And today, we're reacting to Offset shot and rushed to the hospital after beating up little TJ badly. So y'all were on my Twitch yesterday in the middle of my videos randomly coming in. Offset got shot. Offset. And I just did a quick little brief look up to see if, make sure the brother's still alive. And it would seem so, thank God. But I didn't know the origin. First I just heard he got shot. Then I hear it's little TJ. Now it's apparently because he was beating him up. At first I thought it was because he owed him money. Looked like Flop got it for us today, man. Let's get into the video. Let's do it.
Offset got shot about an hour ago in the stomach after slapping the living ish out of little TJ in Florida. Before we even discuss what took place today, let's rewind a little bit to talk about why Offset and Lil TJ even got beef, or why there was even an altercation today. So Lil TJ came on social media about this time last year to expose Offset for being in debt and owing him money and not wanting to pay. Lil TJ will call Offset a broke you-know-what and claim nobody should ever borrow Offset money ever again because he's a bum who won't pay it back.
Why this Offset? Offset broke. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That broke. That pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I ain't got nothing to do with that casino. He was popped. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped trying to run up.
Nigga been gambling too damn much. Gambling done took down a lot of great men. Remember, Offset is a former Migo. Hit him on 10. Hit him on 10. You know what I'm saying? Hits. True hits. Somebody that should never be going broke because of all the money that has gotten to his pocket. Asking for cash apps and some more shit. Who knows, that nigga could be, he could be over exaggerating to make that nigga look worse than he do already. But just being 100 though, it shouldn't even be the case when you that high up.
Chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. Yo, he just popped. He called cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop, you waiting for some bread, for my money. I swung that 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes not. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm not even worried about this. Nah, mad bread. I definitely run off for 5 bands. He popped for the.
Lil TJ could have had a better approach. But, yo, after a while of you owing me my money, man, I don't feel like I got to be a gentleman anymore about it, bro. Like, you know you owe me money, but you're ducking me.
Especially 5. And even if 5 not even that big of a deal to you, it's like still the principle just to let a nigga know something.
But TJ wrote Offset and he says, where you at? Where you at? Not gonna lie, I'ma slap the whole ish out of you. Offset responded back, LOL, you joking, right? Now, Lil TJ don't even know, and Igaboo love this. Understand what I mean when I say and Igaboo love this. Now, I don't borrow Igga's money for a reason because I know how that turns out. Igga will want to beef with you about the same money he owes you. Lil TJ don't even know he just gave Offset a way out. Igaboos are already looking not to pay you back.
Yeah. So now when you talk cash shit, it's over with. Now I don't even got to think about giving that nigga that money back. Because at first it was in the back of his head. No, probably not. He probably owed so many niggas money. Maybe it was. It was in the back of his head like, I need to get that man this money back. You feel me? He ain't never did me wrong. Quick pause because this might help y'all out. I just know y'all needed access to your money before payday. And I'm here to tell you about a banking app called Current that lets you get up to a $750 paycheck advance if you qualify. So instead of waiting for payday, you get access to those funds a little bit earlier. The paycheck advance is the best part in my opinion. If you're trying to build your credit or just want your direct deposit sooner, it handles all that just in one app. I rock with Current heavy and this is why I partner with them. Right now, they're giving $50 to anybody that signs up using my link or scans the QR code on the screen. Scan the code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page. Go through the normal sign up steps, enter your info, and then order your current card. After you complete those steps, you see the option to enter my promo code Astral, which will unlock that $50 bonus. So if you want access to features like paycheck advance, faster direct deposit, hit the link in the description or scan the code on the screen. Check out Current so you can grab that bonus, bro. And don't forget to use that Astral code. Now,
in their path of action not to pay you back, they usually pretend like it's smoke. They usually fake a beef with you. So Lil TJay beat Offset to the punch. Offset was already gonna try to fake a beef with Lil TJay so he don't have to pay him back. Lil TJay saying that, or Offset like, oh my, today is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it, man. I don't gotta pay back that low money because of smoke. Offset told that boy, I'ma smoke you about the money you owe me. You gonna kill me about money you owe me? Nah, I don't borrow Igga's money, man. I don't even deal with Iggas when it comes to things like this, man. Somebody says, Offset says, you barely lived already. Who the F you think you talking to, ninja? You gotta be talking to the wrong ninja. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little boy.
Damn. Shit, and he didn't respond? Or he didn't respond until December 21st? When did he send his first group of messages?
So Lil TJay was the one who posted this, by the way, and he tagged Offset and he says, Offset, yo, pay that tab, homie. Don't fade yourself over a little 10-pack. TJay responded back to Offset and he says, Miami. Offset says, if it's that, stop DMing me for trace reasons. TJay says, nah, never that, little bro.
Trace reasons.
I just want my 10. Offset says, say that. Now, Lil TJay shared this and he says, do not loan Offset no money. He's popped. LOL, just in case. Lil TJay then made an Instagram post where he says, I could never be broke like Offset running off making smoke over lunch money. I'ma have to smoke on 100 streams for it to get to all that. But yeah, free smoke tomorrow for ninjas. Offset then commented and he tags Lil TJay and he says, let's hit on live. I'll fly to you. This ain't gonna stop your fell off allegations.
Let's hit on live. From what I know, that nigga Offset is on some crash shit. Especially, shit. I was about to say, especially since when he first got introduced to the game, the nigga was in, I think, prison at the time. He got free, and then, them Migos, the boys was popping. Shout out Tate, RP Tate. But now, we talking about a nigga that sound like he ain't got nothing to lose no more. Jesus! It's almost sound like that nigga just, I'm a gamble that shit, bro. Nigga, imagine you go, let me put it in perspective. You hit up Selina Powell. You said, baby. First off, you say baby, which is crazy. Baby, let me borrow some money. Let me get some money. I'm going to get you right. Because you trying to gamble. You go as low as possible. I know my girl Selena got me. I'm just going to go over there and fuck. Yeah.
Offset then says, meet me in New York and give me a one on live. I've seen Lil TJay fight playfully. I've seen Offset fight on camera. Let's just say, based on my understanding and expert analysis of their Igga chakra, I'll probably give the advantage to Offset. I don't feel like Lil TJay really wants to fight Offset particularly. But once it goes to social media, there's really no copping it. Because the first person to DM the other person and say, hey, man, yo, what are we doing, bro? Bro, let's just talk about it. And there's a screenshot of that person DMing the other person first. Now, that person is going to be known as a mark and a buster online, right? That's just a fact. Now, this could be avoided if Offset didn't have a gambling addiction. Offset has a gambling addiction, bro.
Right.
Lil TJay isn't the only one that Offset owes money to. Offset got exposed by Selina Powell by calling her in the middle of the night at the casino and asked her to bring him $15,000 so he could keep on gambling.
And what she did.
He's a fiend.
Or she sent some.
Now, just like Lil TJay, he didn't pay back Selina Powell either.
Like, yo, I need a favor. This is a test. Wait, let's not
skip over that. He told her he still needed that. He still needed that.
Yeah. Oh. So he was like, I did a favor and this is a test. I was like, okay, what? He was like, how much money can you get or are you buying?
Test. That nigga the master manipulator. This is a test.
And I was like, I have I sent him the video, all that money that I have in my safe.
You're rich.
And he immediately called me. He called me back and then he was like, bring all of it. And I was like, I don't even know how much this is. He was like, bring all of it because I have a ton of 20s and then hundreds.
At the time, not now, currently.
No, no.
Because, continue. Keep going.
Because now, so then he was like, yeah, bring all of it. So I actually did. But in my mind, I was like, I can't give him the 20s. Like, let me just give him the 100s. He was like counting out in the car. I went to the casino, by the way. I'm not going to do every single detail and have this.
She's working on her 40-minute straight drive.
And just like Offset did to Lil TJay, when it came back to paying back the money he borrowed, all of a sudden.
And we all got a glimpse of how Selina Powell is. If you watch the Drewski shit, like especially the last episode. Sorry, I didn't post that, by the way. I did it on stream. And this message, if anything happens to me, Offset did it. I just know, Offset was tripping, but I know she was in that bitch spazzing too. Oh yeah. I know she was in that whole spazzing too.
Offset created beef, so he don't got to pay it back. So Selina Powell would post on her social media that she was getting threatened by Offset because she asked Offset to pay back the money that he owes her. So she took to her social media to says, if anything happens to me, Offset did it. She would also go and says, tired of this grown man threatening me almost every day and got me living in fear because he owes me $15,000. I tried to get my money back for weeks and all I've gotten is threats.
Crazy, I'm sided with Selina Powell and motherfucker.
So this is like the Offset play, man. If you've been around people, serial money borrowers, always wanting something from you, always go, you know what I'm talking about, bruh. These people, they're sociopaths. They do these things, man.
I've never been around a serial motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I've been around a nigga that needs some cheese.
Get your money, then they create a beef with you so they don't got to pay it back. This is the play for broke, thirsty, dumb dusties. I just wouldn't think that Offset, who's a multimillionaire, would have to go down to this extent to create problems for himself so he don't have to pay back thousands of dollars when you are a millionaire. It doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. Now, Selina Powell would even post a particular video from Offset, like pretty much exposing him in 4K as well. And here's what the video has to say.
What?
Okay.
That shit sweet. Don't think it's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
Okay.
So, like this is
why you always threatening somebody? Nigga, you owe the money. I see why that nigga taking Quavo don't fuck with your head, boy. Your head just be thrown.
This is just absurd, man. And apparently, Offset kept the same energy in person when he seen Lil TJay. The incident happened near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Now, Offset was indeed shot in the leg. Offset was transported to the hospital. He was listed in stable condition. Now, he's still in the hospital as far as I was told. Now, a rep for the Seminole County Police Department tells TMZ, we are aware of an incident that occurred at a valet area after 7 p.m. Monday outside of Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood, that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual who was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. The rep added, Seminole police were on site immediately and the situation was contained quickly. 2 individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure and there is no threat to the public. Operations continue as normal. Here's what happened, okay? Lil TJay and Offset are both at this casino. Offset is a gambling addict. Offset is at the casino almost every day. If you're somebody who wants to meet Offset one day, go to a casino in Florida. Offset is gonna be there.
Damn,
that's just what Offset does. Offset is a gambling addict. I don't know why he's that's his thing. He's at a casino 24/7 gambling. So Offset and Lil TJay is both outside of the casino. They're in the valet area. While in the valet area, they ran into each other. I was told that Offset is who engaged the altercation. He engaged the confrontation. Now, like I said before.
Oh, yeah, he fully out of there.
Offset is somebody who can fight. Offset, I don't think, is scared of Lil TJay not one bit. Now, I was told, Lil TJay wasn't backing down either. They both got in each other's faces. Offset took off on Lil TJay. Offset put hands and feet on Lil TJay. And somebody pulled out a gun and shot Offset.
So we talking about that Quando Lil Tim, King Von shit. Sound like, hey, my man's is getting his ass whooped. I don't want no parts of that. And this nigga's people might be with him too. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot this nigga. Offset just lucky his fate wasn't the same. That's it. This just sounds like this all over again.
Now, who that person is, use your imagination. Who would have an invested interest in shooting Offset because Offset is whooping on Lil TJay?
Who?
Use your imagination. Now, 2 people have been detained.
I don't know.
It's unclear if Lil TJay is one of the 2 that's been detained. Now, Academics did say he spoke to Lil TJay representative as well as Offset representative. Now, Lil TJay and his rep is offering little to no information because obviously, duh, right? Like, what are they going to say? Hey, bruh, you know, like Lil TJay got his butt whooped, so Lil TJay and his associate shot Offset. Man, cut it out, bro. They can't say it. So they told Ac there was an altercation, but we can't say much at the time. Sorry, cat's out the bag, okay? Lil TJay was getting whooped on.
Yeah.
And shots were fired.
There's multiple people in custody. And
this what I be saying too for my like, oh, but that 40, my 40 will gonna beat a nigga ass, so I don't need to know how to do XYZ. Yes, you do, my nigga. You need to at least know how to, if a nigga bombarding you, you know how to catch you a quick something. Know how to get you a little bit of head movement so that way you need a little bit of something, my nigga. You're not always gonna be the man with the stick. I bet that nigga, Lil TJay, would have wanted to up his shit much faster than he would have took much less punches if he knew how to weave his head or if he had his own stick. He didn't have his own stick on him. The other nigga had to shoot the man for him. Now imagine that nigga wasn't there and they ain't had nobody brave enough to save this nigga life. And then now TJay, we don't see TJay for a minute. The only time we see TJay is when he got big ass glasses on covering both his eyes. My fellas, bro, learn how to do something. Like learn how to something. Move your head, something like, please.
Police at this time, they're working to try to figure out what led to what happened. A lot of things to get to. We don't know the current status of both rappers at this moment. It's been reported that it's a leg shot when it comes to Offset.
Oh.
And it's supposed to be a non-life threatening wound. But at this point, because he was transported to the hospital, we don't know the full details. Okay. Lil TJay is a little bit more elusive. Of course, again, I have a direct official source.
Mind you guys, these are millionaires, by the way. My guys, these are millionaires getting into shit like that. Let me just remind y'all real quick. Millionaires. People, you know, when you're a millionaire, you know when you're supposed to really be chilling and enjoying your life? Yeah, these are those people.
Heavily weighted. That confirms it. However, I did also talk to his team. And his team, while confirming that there might have been an incident, they weren't at liberty to tell me, or they, you know, it's a lot of things going on. This is actually happening right now. So people are in custody right now. This probably happened like an hour ago. And, you know, they aren't confirming what my other source confirmed, but it is being confirmed. It's one of the best sources I could have, that Lil TJay was shot. But anyway, the matter of fact is Lil TJay and Offset was involved in an incident.
Shit.
Okay. Now, clearly, I guess you guys could probably put 2 and 2 together. It appears that maybe, well, not maybe, but most likely, Offset and Lil TJay probably got into maybe some altercation. Why would I say that? That would just be using context clues. They haven't been getting along. They have, you know, kind of gone back and forth, and potentially they have seen each other for the first time since all of that. The good news I do have currently, but I might have to knock on wood, I don't have a death to report, which is good. But there was absolutely a shooting that occurred. It occurred at the Hard Rock Casino.
Academics did report that Lil TJay was shot too. I didn't hear that, but Ac may have information that I don't have. Now, what I seen started to go around, people were saying, oh, the same dude who shot Offset shot Lil TJay. Cut it out, bro. All right, this was an altercation between Offset and Lil TJay. All right, there was not this random person who decided to target Offset and Lil TJay. No, right, this was an altercation between Lil TJay and Offset that led to gunshots being fired. Okay, y'all let me know in the comment section.
Niggatry. It's unfortunate. Let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub up, comment a bitch to the channel. I lay out, man. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for y'all. Pussy switch. We gone. Eddie, let do it.